Okay, today we are going to learn how to integrate trigonometrical 1 over x functions as exponential functions. Of course, this was in the previous lesson, all right? So we are going to recap this in a while. So first, in order to integrate trigonometrical function, you need to recall how to differentiate. So if I want to differentiate sine x, what will I get when I differentiate it? I will sine become cosine. So cosine x. So when I integrate cosine x, I will get, okay. So the question is actually, how did I get cosine x? How did I get it? I got it from sine x, right? When I differentiate sine x, I get cosine x. So when I integrate cosine x, I should get back sine x. What is wrong here? Plus c. In order to differentiate cosine x, what will I get? Negative sine x. Very good, you still remember. So when I integrate sine x, what do you think I'll get? I have to put a negative. There's a negative cosine x plus c. Okay, I differentiate. I'll write this down because I beginner at that time I wrote this. And please don't write this wrongly. When I differentiate cosine, I get negative sine. Okay, I use this to help me when I do integration. What does that mean? When I integrate this, I will do this. I remove this. When I integrate this, okay. So the question is, what happens when I integrate sine x? Then I'll get negative cosine x. Does that help? Okay, so I have to write that for exam. Anyway, the questions are very simple, all linear inside. Okay, last one. You may not see it that often. When I differentiate tangent x, what do I get? Yeah, secant square x, right? So I can integrate secant square x. What will I get? Tangent x plus c. What did we do when we differentiate? We use the letter P, T, I. Bring down the power. Okay, there's nothing to bring down. Then power minus 1, right? Don't have. So we do the trigo. So what will we get? Cosine. And then what happened to the bracket? Remember, when we do the T, you must remain, right? Don't change. When you do the T, the bracket don't change. Okay, let's do the I. Yes, what do you do with the A? You multiply the A. Okay, so take note. When I do the T, it becomes cosine. When I do the inside, I multiply the A. Okay, now let's integrate now. We are going to integrate cosine AX plus B. Okay, let's integrate. So let's do the reverse. There's no power to take note of. So let's settle this first. The trigo becomes sine. Same thing. The bracket don't change because just now the bracket didn't change, right? So when I integrate, the bracket shouldn't change also. What? It's just a reverse process. Whatever you didn't do, now you also don't do. So it's still the same. Okay, when I did the I, right? What did I do? I times A. So what must I do now? I divide by A. So now I divide by A. So usually for integration, people will write 1 over A. Okay, what is missing? Plus C. Okay, so now let's do this. Then we will do the exponential. Okay, let's do this. When we differentiate this, we use DRF. We differentiate the brackets. We remove the ln. We flip the fraction. Okay, so let's try. What will we get? Differentiate the bracket. A. We remove the ln. And what will we get for the flip? 1 over AX plus B. Okay, so that's how we did the logarithmic one. Okay, so now we're going to do the reverse. I will ask you to integrate 1 over ax plus b. Okay, let's try. Let's do the reverse. Okay, so we help. So scare me. Okay, we help using the DRF. Okay, so let's flip it first. Let's do the reverse. Flip it. What will we get? Ax plus b. Flip already. Now, instead of remove, you put back the ln. I remove the ln. I remove what? I remove the ln. So now I put back the ln. Okay, now when I differentiated the inside, what did I do? I times a, right, just now. So now I need to divide by a. So everything is just divided by a. Just now, trigo also divided by a. Any other variation? Don't have, because inside the bracket must be linear. So no other variation. So today's lesson, you just remember, do the opposite, divide by a. Do the opposite, divide by a. Do the opposite, divide by a. There's no power. There is no power to take note of, because the power are all linear. So basically, you can ignore it. What do I want to ask? Yeah, what did you forget? Or what did I forget? Plus c. Okay, last one, exponential function. So let's differentiate the last one for today's lesson on exponential. We will have e to the power of ax plus b. Again, the power must be linear. Okay, what will we get? We times the a, right? And what happened to the exponential function? Stay the same. Okay, so now we are going to integrate this. Oops, oh, sorry, we are going to integrate this. Okay. So what will we get? Just now we say the exponential. The last thing we said was the exponential stay the same. So when I integrate, the exponential stays the same. So when we integrate, the exponential stays the same. Now the first thing we did was to multiply by the a, right? So now what do? We divide the a. So it's, what did I forget? Plus c. Okay. So let's do a quick summary. This is the only possible case. When I integrate the trigo, what do I need to do? I change the trigo and I divide by a. When I integrate 1 over ax plus b, what do? I change to the ln and I divide by a. So only 2 steps for each part only. Finally, when I integrate the exponential, what do? I keep the exponential and I divide by a. So change the trigo, put the ln, and keep the exponential, but all divided by a. After that, 2 steps only. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Okay, quickly, answer me quickly. Let's see how you did your homework. Okay, so what we do is we have 1 plus, when we integrate, we have 1 plus 3x power plus 1 divided by 5 first, the new power, and then divide by 3. Okay, plus c. Thank you. I forgot, but later I will put back 1. Okay, so I will have 1 over 15, 1 plus 3x power 5 plus c. So what is to highlight here is actually I divided by the 3. Okay, so the rest will be similar. Okay, 2 steps. Always remember, only 2 steps. Step 1, change the trigo, become what?
Negative sign.
Okay, yeah, now I confuse you already, right? Sign or minus sign? Sign only, okay. Sine become cosine, so cosine becomes sine. There's no negative. So I get sine, no change, very simple. Okay, so first step done already. Second step, divide by the a, right, which is 3 here. So divide by 3. Plus c, Right, which part is confusing? Okay. This one, 2 steps. Now you know why I do all 3 together, because really 2 steps only. First step, put back change to ln. Actually not say put back, just change to the ln. And then you divide by 3. Was 2 steps only. Okay, this one we do as 2 parts. Okay, we got bonus practice. Although I'm the one practicing myself. Okay, later you practice. Okay, don't worry. Okay, 2 steps. Exponential, no change. And then you divide by 2 divide by 2 Okay, continue. Exponential, no change, 2 steps You divide by -1. So I will have, yes, I remember, I forget something. Okay, purposely one, plus e to the power 1 minus x. And then, so I plus c, I usually, as a student, I do that, I plus c, I plus all the way. But I think you better start with a plus c because your WA, you'll lose 2 marks if you never. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you, Jacob. Okay, we finished the syllabus for WA2. Okay.